guys, what is up? Welcome to my 25-week vlog. Holy cow, 15 weeks left to go. I simply cannot believe it. Baby boy is thriving and I love it. I just got ready. I hope you guys still like my new hair. I got it done on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I'm 25 weeks, 1 day today, and the curls are still holding on, but it's getting a little bit dirty, so I just threw a headband in because I do need to run some errands. And then at 1:20 I do have my second OB appointment, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me for this like late morning, early afternoon. This is my outfit for today. I'm just wearing this black cardigan from Shein, black tank top from Dynamite, I believe, and then these denim jeans from Halara. I'm wearing them in a size large and they fit the bump, which is great. I do need to get going, but one thing I quickly want to show you guys is I actually switched out my belly button ring. I've been kind of loafing on this, but my OB 4 weeks ago when I saw her told me that I should switch the one I was wearing out because it was like a metal one, and she basically said like it's not good to have metal in case like you need to have a C-section or a surgery or something that's in an emergency. So she told me just to get like silicone or plastic ones, and I found them on Amazon. Come in like a huge pack. I just got the clear ones. The black one, if you can see it in there, is the one I was wearing, but there's so many. There's curved ones and then there is some straight ones. I just put a curved one in, as you can see, and honestly I'm gonna wear it for as long as I can. My OB said it's perfectly fine. She said some women can go their whole pregnancy with the belly ring in, so that's what I'm gonna try to do because I don't want the hole to close. But it's been super interesting because like I am slowly starting to get a little bit of an outie, which is so funny. So I got it off of Amazon. I will link it down below. I think the pack was like, I don't know, I have to double check, but it was like $10, maybe not even that. Now we need to head out because time is ticking. All of the errands that I needed to get done first thing this morning are done. Now I just stopped off at a Once Upon a Child location in Milton. If you live in the GTA, they actually sent me a text last night saying today that they're having Toonie Tuesday, which means $2 on all sleepwear. If you've been keeping up with my vlogs and thrifting and what I've been buying for baby boy, I've just been buying onesies and outfits. I literally have no sleepwear at all, and $2 is a really good deal for footed sleepers. So we're gonna go inside, take a peek. Well, that was unfortunately a little bit of a dud in terms of sleepwear. I spent $10 and I only got 3. The selection for baby boy stuff, like under 1 year, was like not really existent. It was mainly like 2T plus. So the only things I got are this Winnie the Pooh 0 to 3 months, another Winnie the Pooh 0 to 3 months, and then 3 to 6 months, I believe. I got this one with the sun and shooting stars on it. And then I just peeked at the actual like outfit section and I found this like bunting outfit. It has a hood, it's like fleece and very warm. It has little ears, it has the little hand covers as well as footed, and it was only $4. So I thought this would be really cute to keep baby warm if we're going out, you know, in like February, March, or April. I was hoping to get more sleepwear because $2 is cheap, but it's maybe a sign that I don't need to buy anything else and just wait for the baby shower. Just got home from my OB appointment. Everything went good. I heard baby's heart rate and it was 155 beats per minute this time. We did my blood pressure, which was great. I weigh 161.4 pounds, which means I have officially hit 20 pounds in my pregnancy. I had to fill out the maternal confidential admission form and give a copy to her. So it just has like my family physician's information, my personal information, my partner or next of kin, health card information, and then like insurance coverage. We also did have to put in our request for our accommodation for delivery, which is so crazy that we're even talking about this already. But when you think about it, like I'm less than 15 weeks away, so it is pretty insane. We did decide to get a private room, or to at least request it. Obviously, accommodation requests will be based on availability at the time of admission, is what it says on this paper. So I live in Canada, specifically in Ontario, so if you are in the general area, this will apply to you. We have something called OHIP. It is like basically insurance that is covered by our government, so we have free healthcare. Everything for having a baby is included. The only thing is if you do want to upgrade your room, that comes out of your own pocket. So basically with OHIP, you get like a standard ward room, so you may share it with other people. You can request a semi-private room, which means you only share it with one other person, or you can request a private room, which is just a room for yourself. And you would get this room 1 hour after you deliver. The rate that she gave us for my hospital, I don't know if it's different across the GTA or Ontario or even Canada, but for semi-private per day, it is $300, and for private per day, it is $350. So that is all we are gonna have to pay for when it comes to baby. Otherwise, everything else is covered for delivery and labor. We're only expecting and we're hoping and manifesting we're only gonna be there for 1 day because that will mean everything went smoothly. And honestly, the reason why I decided this is just because like, I just want peace and quiet. I want it to be me, my husband, my baby. I don't want there to be other people in the room. I don't want to hear other people, you know, family or whatever it is. Like, I just want to be by myself. And if we have visitors, like, it will be nice to have a private room. And obviously it's gonna be like a very vulnerable time for me, depending on, I mean, I'm planning to have a vaginal birth, but you know, like, I'm gonna be in recovery. I'm gonna be very sore. I'm hopefully not gonna tear. Like, I'm just gonna be tired, and I just want to have my own space. To weigh the pros and cons, to me, $350 is worth it. I understand maybe some people cannot afford that, but that is something that I am prioritizing and putting money aside for. I also talked to my OB about going on a baby moon in 3.5 weeks, and she is totally cool with it. She said, I am perfectly fine, baby boy is perfectly fine, and I am safe to travel. She did want to see me in 4 weeks time, but the way it works out, I would be on vacation. So instead, I'm going to be going back in 3 weeks. So 2 days before I leave for my trip, I will be seeing her again just to make sure everything is good. And then she said she'll also give me a doctor's note in case the airline asks for it. And then the other thing is she gave me a requisition. I need to do the glucose test. I wasn't expecting to do it so early, but she says to do it between 24 and 26 weeks, and I'm 25 in 1 day today. So that means I literally need to do it this week. A little bit nervous about that. Today is Tuesday, so I'm thinking maybe on Friday I will go, but obviously I will vlog it because I need to get it done this week. Another day, another appointment. I just got to Life Labs. I am 15 minutes early for my glucose test. I wanted to come a little bit early because maybe they'll take me a little bit earlier. Who knows? I am doing the 1 hour glucose test. I have no idea what color or flavor I'm gonna get, so I'll let you guys know. My OB also did put she wants me to do a pee test just to check for like STDs and stuff. And I feel like I've done this a million freaking times. Like with my fertility clinic, I think I did a pee test like 3 times. I did another pee test when I was 17 weeks pregnant. So they really stay on top of these things just to make sure you're all good, which obviously I am, but it's just funny. I am just realizing now, some girls on Instagram told me to bring a straw and drink out of a straw, and I forgot it. So it is what it is. Hopefully the drink is cold, and once I do it, I think I have 5 minutes and then I have to wait an hour. So I did bring a book to read. I was thinking about coming back to the car, but honestly, I might just sit in the waiting room and read there. I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. If I get bored, I'll do some editing on my phone as well. But wish me luck. Let's go in. Driving home now, and it's getting dark outside. I was quite literally there forever. That was an experience in itself, but let me tell you what happened. So I had my appointment at 3:10. I was early. I told you guys I was early, and I went in at 3 o'clock, and the girl looks at my requisition and she goes, I can't take you today for this. And I was like, why? And she's like, because this is an over an hour test and we close at 4. And I was like, okay, but I'm 10 minutes early for my appointment. It's 3 o'clock. You close at 4. That's 1 hour. And she was like, no, sorry. And I was like, well, why? That doesn't make sense. And she goes, we don't take anybody after 2:30. Well, you know what? That is not my problem. The flaw is obviously with Life Labs. When you book an appointment online, why is there no option to tell you what I'm booking the appointment for so that it can like properly calculate what time you're choosing and this. And I didn't even have a choice in the appointment. This is all that they had. So I was like super frustrated. I was like to the girl, like, can you please just take me? Like, I'm here, it's 3 o'clock, like, and she just refused. She was grumpy. Sometimes with these Life Labs people, they're just not the nicest. Like, I know they have a hard job. They probably have people complaining all day, but it's just like, I was frustrated. She was like, you can do the pee sample. And I was like, there's no point. Like, I want to do it together. I did a quick Google search and there was another Life Labs like 7 minutes away that closed at 5 o'clock. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go there as a walk-in and pray that they're going to take me. So I got there and I explained the situation because I told the girl, like, I had an appointment at 3:10 with another Life Labs and she rejected me basically. And the girl was like looking at the clock and then she's looking at me and then I was like, can you please just take me today? And she was like, okay, yes. So she was really nice and I was able to get it done. Honestly, the drink itself was not bad. I know everybody's experience is different. When I first took a drink, I was like, it's kind of gross. But then after I was like, okay, wait, this is totally fine. It was not as sugary as I thought it was gonna be at all. Mine was clear. I don't even know if it was flavored actually. I took the bottle home with me. It's gonna be like a little souvenir. I don't even think this is flavored. I think it's unflavored and it was cold. So honestly, it wasn't that bad. I got it finished within the 5 minutes and then I just sat there for the hour. I was editing on my phone. I was reading a little bit and time went by actually pretty quickly. I did start getting a little mild headache, maybe like 10-15 minutes after I took the drink for like about 10 or 15 minutes long and then it kind of went away. And then towards the end of the hour, I started feeling a slightly, I don't know if it's nausea or like my stomach just didn't feel good. Maybe it was a little bit of like reflux. I don't know. It wasn't feeling great. And then I also started getting really tired, but now I'm feeling kind of fine. I'm excited to go home and eat. She took 4 vials of blood and then I also, like I said, had to do the pee test and wow, it is getting so dark, but like look out there, it looks so beautiful. Overall, it went good. I will update you guys on my results. I'm hoping that I pass so that I don't have to do this again. Happy Saturday, guys. Hubby is doing a side job today, so I have just been kind of cleaning. That's why I don't look too hot. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of nesting today, which you guys will see in my nesting vlog series. I'm not going to include it here, but I am so very excited to let you guys know that I did pass my glucose test. It hasn't even been 48 hours yet, but my results were posted really fast. Like, I saw them yesterday. I didn't think they would be up so fast, but one of my girlfriends texted me and she was like, when do you get the results? And I was like, honestly, I think within 48 hours. And her asking me kind of intrigued me. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just sign into my Life Labs profile and see if the results are there. And they were. So anything less than 7.8 is classified as normal. And I got 5.9. So that does mean I do not have gestational diabetes. I passed the glucose test, which is great. I'm so happy about it. I obviously want to wait to see what my doctor's gonna say about it. But I mean, what more is she gonna say? Like, I don't think I'm gonna have to retest. I did read online that a 5.9 is slightly high, but it's below what it's supposed to be below. So I don't know. I will obviously update you guys if there's anything further that she says or I need to do. But for now, I passed and we are going to celebrate that. Now let's quickly go over baby stats for the week. I know I'm doing it at the end of the week, but it's totally okay. This week, baby is the size of an eggplant. Oh my God, I should have made like eggplant parmesan this week, but I don't even know how to do that. In terms of Disney baby milestones, baby's as big as the goggles from Finding Nemo. Movie and TV props. Baby is as big as the shaving cream can from Jurassic Park. That is very specific. 80s and 90s nostalgia. Baby's as big as Zach Morris's brick phone. Oh my God, what a throwback. Saved by the Bell was the show for myself when I was growing up. And it's so crazy to think that like this baby will have no idea what that show is. Like sports, baby's as big as a baseball glove. Snacks, baby's as big as a triple scoop waffle ice cream cone. Ooh, I might need to go get some ice cream tonight. This is is what baby looks like this week. Baby is growing by leaps and bounds, reaching 11 inches, so it's over a foot long, and baby weighs 1.5 pounds. Baby's skin is slowly turning pink. And this is because small blood vessels called capillaries are forming under the skin and filling with blood. Another interesting fact says the amniotic fluid is keeping baby at the perfect temperature. Blood vessels are also starting to develop in baby's lungs. And another big one, but the nose and nostrils on baby is starting to work this week, which is kind of crazy. This is what baby looks like in the womb. And honestly, I had a really good week. Not much to say other than what I've been saying the past 2 weeks. My hips have been aching a little bit. Not gonna lie, I did not do my pelvic floor routine yet today, so maybe I need to get on top of that. And that's probably a sign, because when I do it, I feel great, and then today I didn't do it, and now my hips are kind of hurting a little bit. I've actually been noticing I haven't been having as much acid reflux at night as I was the past couple of weeks, so I don't know, maybe that's going away for a little bit. Let's hope so, because at nighttime it has been getting pretty bad, but this week it's been very like chill and like very mild. And honestly, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video, because like I said, I'm gonna start doing some nesting things today, and that is gonna be part of my nesting series vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 25 week in my life. Make sure to subscribe to me down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you guys for 26 weeks. Bye.